Okay, this week we are going to make a mini vase. So your vase needs to be under 3 inches. Um, and sometimes it can be tricky to center a large amount of clay, but it can also be tricky to center a small amount of clay. So here I have a small amount of clay wedged. Oh, not a good start. Just slides right off. Not what I want to have happen. Just gonna go with it. Get this back on here. That sucks. Along with centering a small amount of clay can be also tricky to have it get it to stick on the bat. So centering a small amount of clay, you're going to be using same hand motions, but it's going to be a little bit trickier. So here I have it coned up. I'm going to be pushing down to center. Getting dry. I'm going to cone it back up again. Center. Cone it up one more time. Centering. I'm trying to show you here with my hands. All right. I actually probably have a lot of clay, so I'm going to have to probably cut this down, but I'm going to open it up. Pull it out. So your vase can be any shape you want. I just want it, I don't want it to be just a cylinder. I'm gonna pull these walls up, which can also be tricky. You wanna be able to get your hand in there. And then before you start changing the shapes, you wanna make sure you get all the water out of there. I'm gonna actually do one more pull up. All right. Pull up my walls, just gonna get all the water out from under there, and now I'm going to shape it. So I actually kind of want to make a rounder shape. So I'm gonna start pushing out here towards the bottom. Here, right there. And then kind of cone this in. I'm going to trim this top off because I can already tell it's going to be bigger than 3 inches. And I'm going to get a ruler here as well. So just for fun right now. Actually, no, I'm under 3 inches. So you probably can't see, but 3 inches is right here. So it actually is about 3 inches right now. But I need a needle tool. I don't know where it went. All right, I'm going to trim off the top. Which made, and the top's a little thick now because I was coning it in. So I'm going to do a little pull up here on the top part of the body. Okay. Now I just pulled it up again, so it's probably definitely bigger than 3 inches now. But I kind of want to have like a little orb shape. That's even kind of cute, but that's not the shape I want. It's also starting to get off center. Let's get it back in there. Okay. All right. So I did pull up just this top part. I did a little pull from up there. So let's check the size again. We are now, oh, it's still 3 inches. I kind of do like that shape. I could keep that. Where'd my sponge go? I'm gonna smooth it out here. Maybe I do like this shape. I'm gonna get this little clay off down the bottom. Smooth it out here. I wasn't going for this shape, but I actually do like it. I'm not gonna want to trim this. I have to turn it upside down and trim it. So I'm gonna just kind of clean up this bottom right here while I can. So let me get a different tool. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Sometimes the neck won't support trimming. So I'm going to clean up this bottom down here. Get rid of that. All right. I actually like this. It's going to kind of, seems to be kind of bouncing around, so I'm going to kind of flare out the top and see if we can fix that. I just ripped it off the bat. Okay, I'm actually going to stop messing with it because I just slid it off the bat holding my hands on it. So you want to be careful because you don't have a whole bunch of clay that's sticking to the bat. So less strength because the surface area that's on the bat is only about that big, as opposed to when we make other things, it's probably about that big. So because it's just a small amount that's sticking to the bat, you just want to be careful with that. I will take a wire cutter and cut this off, even though I just ripped it off by accident. I'm just trying to get all the water out from down there. So I will take a wire cutter, cut this off, and let it get leather hard. I will trim it or clean it up if I need to, but I'm hoping that I don't need to. All right, and that's it. Have fun.